Hi there, this is Johan Van Aarde, social entrepreneur, business mentor, and vacation counselor. So the question today is, how do I handle stress? And what is stress really? And what will you do about that? The question will be answered pretty soon. Take a look out here. This is the gorgeous pointed poipu, and I am just sharing with you So stress really is a result, of the outcome of the situation that you are in. So let me use, for example, this morning I bought a new car, because we just moved to Hawaii not very long ago, and so we need another vehicle. And it's an electric car, it's a Prius, and I couldn't get the parking brake release and figure it out. And there wasn't really time to read the book, and I was getting stressed out. Instead, and the reason I was stressed out, I don't want to be late for work. You know, you want to make a good impression, and you want to be on time and be settled and in your place. So I got a little stressed out. But you know, what happened is that as I was driving, I was really thinking about the situation, and I grabbed my wife's car and took that. And you know, and she doesn't need to go anywhere today, so I could have taken her car, which I did, which was no big deal. Now, here's the thing. When I realized, is like, you know, so what? You know, what could I do about that situation? Could I do something about it? Yes, I took the other car and I left. So why would I stress, right? If it was something I couldn't do anything about, like say there was a hurricane outside or something like that, why stress? Because, you know, I can't do anything about it. So many times when we have a stressful situation, we focus on what is the outcome or the result of that, and we stress about that. And you know how people say, and everybody says, and I say that too, to live in the moment and appreciate the day, and to trade your expectation for appreciation, and not live in yesterday or not live in the day before, but to live in the moment. You have to be grateful and things will work out. And focus on what's going on. Okay, so the car won't start, or the car's brake, I can't get it released. What if that was the only vehicle I had? I got a phone, I called my boss and I tell him, I can't make it, gotta figure this out first. Stuff happens, it will all work out. Sometimes we put the cart way before the horse, and we stress out, and we offend ourselves and other people because of the way we act because of that. You know, a lot of times we stress about the situations we're in. Maybe you're in debt, or maybe you are not doing well in your business as you should, or anything like that. We need to learn to take the disadvantages that we have, or perceived disadvantages, and turn it into the positive. You know, and I want to give you guys a little bit of an example of a guy, and I got to read his name here. It's Nick Vujicic, Vujicic. He's got several videos on YouTube. He was born without arms and without legs, and is a very successful entrepreneur and speaker, and doing very well. And in his head, that's not a disadvantage for him. He says that is a big advantage for him, because it taught him to cope with what he has, be grateful for that, and to turn it into a positive. He says he's succeeded in spite of his seeming disadvantage, but more what he is today because he was born with no arms and no legs. What a wonderful way to think about that. And I wanted to read this verbatim to you also. And I get this from the book, The Miracle Morning for Network Marketers. He says, I was born with no arms and no legs. What an amazing disadvantage, right? No way. According to Nick, not only has he succeeded in spite of his seeming disadvantage, but because he is today because he was born with no arms and legs. Such a massive obstacle is what created the opportunity for him to succeed. It gave him the opportunity to overcome, which led to many opportunities and the success that he has today. Thank you everyone for being on here. Yeah, it's a great place. This is the point at Koipu on the island of Kauai. And if I give you any value, please leave some comments and please give me some likes. I would really appreciate that. That shows me that you have found some value of what I am saying to you. So I'm going to close this today by saying about handling stress and about looking at disadvantages and things like that is to here's what you need to do. Focus on what you can control, as I should have this morning and did to an extent, but really what could I control in the situation for what it is. Things will never be better, never will they be worse. I choose to be happy at this moment. So if that gave you some good value, please go back and listen to this and share it, and also give me some likes if there's value for you. Today I want to invite you to grow with me as a person by joining my business mentorship, where I teach you how to do a business and how to build your own business and how to have a strong positive mindset. For that, all you need to do is email me, CoachRugbyDude@gmail.com, or just post in the comments below that you're interested in starting your own business or that you just want to improve yourself. I am about ready to launch a new series about having vision in your life and what that can do for you, and I'd love to send that to you as a free gift. So just make a comment or email me at CoachRugbyDude. Tell me that you watched this live Facebook, and I will send it to you. Thank you so much, everyone. Mahalo, aloha, and God bless.